was it 46 years old when he pitched a shutout, and James was 47 when he did his in 2010. So a little piece of history on that joint. He had a brother too, and they were teammates in 1973 and 74, and he pitched his no hitter in April of 1973, and he's a 5-time All-Star, 5-time Gold Glove winner. He never went to a World Series, but he had the most innings pitched, like 5,824, and I think a third or 2/3, but never pitched in the World Series, which is the most. And he's the last pledge pitcher to have at least a 20-game win season and in his career and a 20-loss season in his career. So no one's reached that then. I'm not surprised because pitch count is the big number with people today, with managers today. So I'm not surprised. But I've seen 20-game winners, but not 20-game losers, because they'll probably take him out like the early innings, and they'll be like, yeah, you're not getting no more rest for a while. And they'll put him in the bullpen and say, hey, you go and get your shit back. And yeah, and if you did any more, I think the Cubs was like 15 losses. Like, if you get 15 losses this season, you'll be like, hey, what you doing, yo? Like, what you doing? You shagging. Get your shit straight. All right. He was elected to the Hall of Fame in 1997, year after I was born. All right. And left behind his wife, Nancy, and 3 sons and 2 grandkids. So it was busy little fuckers, weren't they? But let's get positive, man. Fuck it. We're in a new year, new attitude, new records, new things, brand new everything. We're gonna start with something. We're gonna start with some football. I don't want to get into basketball yet. I got something to talk about basketball later. Also later that we gotta talk about. But I'm gonna predict these college football games. I picked Bama before the start of this, but Bama and Notre Dame are playing right now. It's 21-7. I got Bama winning this game. I had this beforehand. I have peaks written down, everything. So Bama's going to win. I got that. And the second game is going to be Clemson and Ohio State. How did Ohio State make with 6 wins? 6 games only played. They made it to the BCS. I'll be mad as shit if I'm the other these fucking teams. They only played 6 games, and how the fuck they get in? Anyway, I'm going with Clemson. Yeah, I'm going with Clemson. And I ain't play that much, so how am I going to believe it, y'all? You know what I'm saying? So I'm going with them. And we had earlier action. We had 9th-ranked Georgia defeating 8th-ranked Cincinnati 24-21 in the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. So congrats to the Bulldogs. And Northwestern defeating Auburn 35-19 in the Verbo Citrus Bowl. So they get oranges as well. Wait, there's 2 of them? No, there's only one. There's only one. Nah, there was an Orange Bowl. I know that. So they got rid of that one for that one. Fuck it. Let's go professional. Let's go back to Christmas. The day before Brother Lee died, before all this shit happens. Let's go Saints and Vikings. Saints won 52-33. Alvin Kamara just took over, outscored the whole damn Vikings team by himself with 6 touchdowns. Could have had 7, but they want to run Taysom Hill in for 1, so he got 1. And I'm like, yo, he could have broke the record. Like, he could have broke the record, fam. And now he got COVID, and he's fucked. And he can't play in the last game of the season. He can't, try to break that record and follow up that performance. But what a way to go out, though. You get 7 touchdowns, you get 6 touchdowns in the game, and then you get COVID and you get chill for the rest of the season. I mean, they're in the playoffs. They try to get a bye week, so that's the only thing they really try to get. But they're already in the playoffs, so. And Vikings are gone. They're eliminated. And shout out to Dalvin Cook, man. I heard about his pops. His pops just died suddenly, and he ain't going to play on Sunday, so I already know how he's going to be. I already knew he was going to be out, so I know what he's going through. So Bucks and Lions. Buccaneers won 47-7. Oh, I got the Saints pick right anyway, and I got the Bucks pick right too. Matthew Stafford got injured, got taken out. His ankle got twisted up. It looked bad. I was like, oh, well, they got the Lions are out the playoffs. Well, they be fucked. So, not really feeling sorry for him. I feel sorry for Stafford because he's been wasting his time in Detroit for so long. Damn. But, oh well. Detroit sucks. And 49ers and Cardinals. Cardinals lay an egg and the 49ers win 20-12. Wow. Okay. They want to play spoiler. Way to spoil the Cardinal season. Playoff chances. Dolphins and Raiders. 26-25. Dolphins win. It's Ryan Fitzpatrick. Ryan Fitzmagic. That throw, I don't know how he got that throw. He got that throw up just in time that he got yanked by his face mask. And they called face mask penalty. But he still completed the pass. It was near the sideline. It was kind of like an Eli Manning type of play. Like under duress, pressure, throws it. It kind of reminded that Mario Manningham play at Super Bowl 46 between the Giants and Patriots. It kind of reminded that, but they eventually drove down, kicked the field goal to win it. All the Raiders had to do is get one stop. And I'm so glad I'm not a Raiders fan because they started out hot, 6-2. They faced Kansas City. They beat them. That was a turning point. They beat Kansas City in Kansas City. Then they play them again. They play them hard. It was like 6-5, 6-4. It was like 6-3, 6-4. It was like, okay, they could be playoff team, playoff bound soon. And ever since then, they're not going to be playoff bound. They dropped 5 of the last 7, 6, and they're now out the playoff chase. So, Dolphins, you survive for now. Chiefs and Falcons. There was a fighting chance. Actually, it was a long chance. The Falcons were in this game the whole time. Even without Julio. I was like, wow, they in this. And they took the lead about 5 minutes ago. I'm like, okay, 14-10, y'all up. Y'all about to get this dub against Kansas City? And then Kansas City, I was like, all right, they got set. They just leaned up. It's like, all right, bet. Let's get it. and they wrote, and Patrick drove down the field. Patrick Mahomes, what I can say. And Tyreek Hill. He fast. That's all I can say. And they won the game 17-14. They had a chance to tie. Atlanta did, but their Pro Bowl kicker, Young Hoku, missed the field goal. And why am I not surprised? Atlanta chose another league. Like I said, I would recommend to move to Portland. I would, to get that Atlanta stench out their fucking brain, because it seems like it's permeating to all the other players, and it's not looking good for them. It's not looking good for them. They might as well blow it up. They gotta blow it up. Let Trey Julio, bring him to the Ravens. I don't want them to rewrite the wrong and trade Matt Ryan does either. No, screw it. I want Calvin Ridley. I can do Julio. That contract is a lot. So we'll take Ridley. But just blow it up, Atlanta. It's a wrap. Trade Julio, trade Matt, trade everybody who's good on that team, and just restart all over again. Because y'all are just fucked. Bears and Jaguars. Speaking of team that's fucked. Well, the Jaguars are fucked, but they're in a good spot. But the Bears won, so they're back. They control their own destiny for the playoffs, winning 41-17. Mitch was making money again, throwing 3 TDs. He was doing good. David Montgomery got over 1,000 yards this season. And we thought the Bears were falling, and they're going to keep falling, but they had picked themselves back up. They dust themselves off and tried again, and now they're controlling their own playoff destiny. They're looking like they're going to be like the 7-10, make the playoffs with the Cardinals and others. So good for money making Mitch. Make your money, nigga. Make your money. Speaking of man who ain't making, poor Deshaun. I feel so bad for Deshaun. Bengals win 37-31 with Texas. I picked the Texas thinking he was going to get a W. But We were wrong. And I was wrong. I didn't even care for this game. I just care for Deshaun. He tried his hard to dodge darn this, but it's not enough. Like, why do I need to talk this game no more? They're not even going, none of these teams are playoff bound. We gotta worry about Cincinnati though. Call about them in a second. Browns and Jets. This game is so hilarious in too many ways. First, Jets play themselves out the first round, first pick of the draft. You played yourself. Congratulations. You played yourself. And the Browns, just to be, every time we think the Browns are going to be all the good, they show us time and time again why they're the Browns. And they blow their load on the Jets. You know what? I'm not going to go hard on you, Cleveland, because you're not the first ones. Y'all would have been. Y'all would have been if the Rams done it. I'm not going to get on y'all like that because y'all still in it. Y'all feel me? Y'all still in it. So I'm not going to get on y'all. Y'all still in the playoffs. Just win next week and you're in. We'll see y'all eventually if we get the chance to cross paths or not or whatever. But, yeah. Speaking of teams that blew leads, the Colts blew a 24-7 lead to the Steelers, giving up 21 unanswered points to the Steelers. The Steelers, I think they finally woke the hell up because they've been sleeping since Thanksgiving. They've been in a food coma for the last 3 weeks. And they finally won their game, coming back 28-24 to beat the Colts and claim their division crown. Yo, I never thought I had to cheer for the Steelers ever. Never again. I never thought I had to, but it happened. And thank God, because y'all did your jobs. And speaking of teams that did their jobs, the Ravens did their job and defeated the New York Giants 27-13. Ravens, they're good. We threw up the X to Dez again. He got a second TD, second straight week. Throw up the X. Let's get it. JK scored is a fifth straight game with TD, breaking the Ravens rookie record for running backs. Breaking, I think Ray Rice or Jamal Lewis, one of those two. But he broke that record for consecutive games. Lamar did good, threw a couple TDs. And Danny Dimes is back, and we gave him one touchdown. We should have just pitched a shutout, but I'm cool with that. We gonna give up 13. We're beating the people that we should beat to get to the playoffs. Now we gotta finish the job this week. And defense looking a little better. We had a couple injuries. Humphrey got hurt, but he's still good. Still had no Peters. Jimmy hurt, but we gave him another extension, so he's gonna be with us one more year. Yay! And what else happened again? Lamar Jackson, that nigga. That's all we gotta say. Lamar Jackson, that nigga. Now be that nigga and get us to the playoffs. Chargers and Broncos. Chargers battle of 5-9 teams. Pull it out 19-16. Justin Herbert. This is an ugly game. It's about the damn skis. And Chargers pulled it out. So, congrats to them. Y'all not playoff bound. Fuck that. Panthers and the Washington football team. Well, the Washington 49ers last time I checked. Fuck. They lost 20-13. Dwayne Haskins sucks. Let's head out. He got released. I think a day or two after this. Few days after this game. And he was seeing that strip club after the game. He ain't talked to media. Man, sometimes it's not good to come back home because you're used to familiarity. And so that's why some people want to move out of the state and get the fuck away from where they used to live at. Let's be real. That's how some people do that. And I think a different atmosphere, a different setting will make him appreciate the game no more because he was at home. He from the DMV area. He gonna be cool and laid back. Like, yeah, I'm a first round pick QB. They ain't gonna cut me. He gravy. You know what I'm saying? I got 3 years security, 4 years maybe at max, maybe 5 if they got 2-year options and shit. But I'm good. You know what I'm saying? They gonna re-sign me. I'm the franchise. They need me. Nah, nigga, they don't need you. They need you